Hey folks, welcome back to the Lorcana Lexicon. Today we are playing Musketeers. I've even got a tabard on to get myself in the zone for this video. This has nothing to do with the fact I'm dealing with a Scottish winter right now. This Musketeers deck actually came back to the forefront of my mind during one of the gameplays from a previous video.
Okay, I wonder if he's playing them all. I wonder if he's playing all the Musketeers. I want to do a post-mortem on this deck, man.
This deck has always been something I wanted to try, ever since I saw all of the Chapter 1 cards, because I just love archetypal gameplay, and Mickey telling you to put Musketeers in your deck, and the Musketeers tabard telling you to put bodyguards in your deck, just give you such a clear vision of what you're trying to accomplish with the strategy, that I'm surprised we haven't seen more of it. And maybe it's just because the power level is not there, but that's what we're going to find out today. So let's see what we've put together. So first off, we have got the package that the deck is named after, the Musketeers. So we've got 4 Mickey, 4 Donald and 4 Goofy, and they all synergize together. Mickey gives all your Musketeers more power. Donald gives all your Musketeers evasive when they're attacking, so you can pick off your opponent's evasive guys, which has actually been the most useful Musketeer ability. And we have Goofy, who heals your other Musketeers. We've also got the Musketeers tabard right at the end, which says when our bodyguards are banished, we get to draw a card. Now note, it's bodyguard, not Musketeers, so we have maxed out on bodyguards. We're also playing 4 Hercules, 4 Simba and 4 Maximus to try and get the most mileage out of this tabard. If we're going to have all these bodyguards around, we're going to need something worth protecting, and that's why we've got 4 Lilo, 4 Lefou and 2 Aladdin. The game plan here is just put down something that quests for 2 early and then just start racking up that lore while behind a wall of bodyguards. I've decided to only play 2 Aladdin because I was just finding he was too easily dealt with. That 1 willpower was just too much of a liability when you've invested 2 ink into him. We also have the Amber All-Stars, Rapunzel and Stitch Surfer. Rapunzel in this deck feels so much stronger than she does in other Amber decks because our characters have so much willpower and our opponent is forced to attack into our bodyguards to try and get to our Lilos and Lefous. So our characters generally have quite a lot of damage on them. So Rapunzel's draw ability just is always active. We don't need to do any tricks to get her there. We have 2 Stitch Surfer. We should maybe have more, but I wanted to max out on bodyguards, so there was only really room to play 2 in this slot. But this just kind of consolidates our late game and just means if we've got a wall of bodyguards, we can just keep the cards flowing. I've also included this disruptive package down the bottom here, made up of Grab Your Swords, Smash and the Tinkerbell package. Grab Your Swords is so easy to sing out in this deck. Not only do we have our Musketeers that can sing it and Maximus that can sing it, but we can do that steal set play of shift into Tinkerbell and sing Grab Your Swords in the same turn to decimate your opponent's board. We've got Smash just to give us a bit of early game disruption, and then you've all seen it before, little Tinkerbell, big Tinkerbell, we know the drill, and the tabards on the end. Let's see what this deck can do. Okay, this hand has a bit too much payoff. Obviously being able to start in Lilo is great. I'm actually going to put this Lilo back just because I'm worried about getting stuck on ink. I'm going to put Stitch back as well. Might live to regret putting the Stitch back. Okay. We can definitely ink one of these Rapunzels in that case. Now, obviously Simba would be awesome here. I can't believe I've become the Lilo Simba player. Okay, Steel. Okay, glad I put the Aladdins back then. Prince Eric. Now, I don't want to get too blown out by a Grab Your Swords. So I just need to make sure I'm aware of that. 2 Tinkerbell in ink is a little bit worrying because that makes me think he maybe has the 3rd Tinkerbell in hand. Because I don't think you can ink a Tinkerbell when there's Lilos knocking about. Unless you've got a backup Tinkerbell. God, another Lilo. That's really awkward. I think I just need to put it down to put something down. Not having a Simba or a Hercules. What? He's put all his Tinkerbells in ink. Has he read this card? Does he know what it does? Okay, I'm ready to get absolutely ruined here. I cannot possibly guess what might befall my Donald Duck here, but we're sitting about doing a lot of nothing. I'm expecting to grab your swords maybe. So, should I be attacking then? Maybe. I'm going to do this. Just, if his Prince Eric wants to come after my Donald Duck, I'm going to make him pay for it. But I am just expecting to grab your swords. All 4 Tinkerbell in ink. Okay, this is grab your swords. Just in time, Simba. Great job, mate. To be fair, probably don't matter that much. This is okay though. We're going to get to draw some cards off the Rapunzel next turn. Grab your swords, we'll finish off the Jasper. We don't need to worry about Tinkerbells now. Do it again, so he's getting back the grab your swords. Okay. So we'll do this. Get some cards back. And we'll ink this Simba. And I think that's us. So now if he wants to spend his whole turn playing grab your swords, that's fine. If not, our Lilo's going to stick about. We've got our own grabber swords, we've got Mickey coming out, which is going to be really hard for Steel Emerald to deal with. And we can lure pretty aggressively. I know Jasper's going to stop one of these two luring, but I'm feeling okay now. Okay, he's just aggressively throwing it to grab your swords. I wonder if he attacks. Nah, okay, he's going to quest. That makes sense. So, if I wasn't against Steel, I think I just lure here and try and force him to extend his board. But again, we've seen all the Tinkerbells go to ink, haven't we? So I don't know what I'm meant to be scared of. Okay. Don't know what I'm meant to be scared of, but I am scared. So go to this. Maximus could be good though. Maximus. Okay, no, I think we just have to be efficient and try and close the game. Mickey, Rapunzel is still a decent clock. We've got a good amount of disruption in hand. Tremaine. Okay, grab your swords again. Nice, okay. Surfer Stitch coming through for us. I wonder if this is the whole new world deck then. Yeah, it must be. With Lady Tremaines and Do It Agains, it's got to be the mill deck. So I think we just want to try and close the game as fast as we can. It's nice though they've had to waste their loops on grabbing their swords and not a whole new worlding is. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a whole new world deck. They've got 45 cards. Yeah, okay, there we go, and there's the whole new world happening now. This is a kind of annoying graphical bug, isn't it? I wonder if we can just close the game fast enough. Okay, well these two are pretty easy. And then, Can we put enough stuff in play, or do we just need to go to 14? Leaving Lady Tremaine in play against this deck is spooky, because they can do a lot, whereas if I take them off being able to sing, it really limits what they can do with their turn. This is tough. I think that's what I need to do. And that's Aladdin away. And get out Hercules. Okay, another Lady Tremaine. Get back a grab your swords, okay. Yeah, okay, I think that was correct. Like, we could have set up lethal, but I don't think we were actually ever going to be able to set up lethal through, like, playing another Lady Tremaine, getting back a sweeper, you know. I think... I thought Goofy could have healed Hercules. Okay, that was a bit of a punt. It's awkward playing around this this grab your swords, actually, because it means we know we can't get Lefou down. Okay, yeah. I would have maybe played differently if I'd known. I thought Goofy just healed bodyguards. So what's going to happen now? We're going to get grab your sword deeds, whole new world deeds. I mean, has he got an ink to play? I think that's it, right? Because we've got lethal. And, okay, he might have a Mother Knows Best? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we've got nothing else to do. And I think we just need to put as much into play as we can, which probably looks something like this. We've had this tabard for so long, and it's just not been a tabard game, has it? Okay, on you go, opponent. Can you make us draw 31 cards? Can you play multiple copies of Grab Your Swords? Okay, well, we're going to find out. Double Smash is good. Double Smash makes it difficult, I think, for them to be able to go off next turn unless they're going to put something. Okay, there's the first Grab Your Swords. Now, this is a little bug with Pixelborn, actually, where you never actually get to see how much ink they've got. It doesn't really like the singing. Okay. Is Mickey going to hold? Mickey holds. On guard! Look at that! Look at that! Musketeer Mickey taken out in the first game. Nice! Nice! Right, okay. We get to do some Lilo Simba gaming this one. So I think what we're going to do is we'll get rid of all of these. We're just looking for more bodyguards, some tabards. Oh, this is looking great now. Right. I feel so dirty being the Lilo Simba player, but it's what we came to do, right? Lilo, Simba, 3 mana tink into 4 mana tink into grab your swords. Like we're just the villain. This is kind of looking, oh, purple green. I was going to say this is looking like purple red, but purple green. Okay, befuddle. Okay, we like befuddle. Okay, Goofy is definitely our. But is he? I was going to say Goofy's definitely our least exciting Musketeer. The purple green, I feel that we're probably dealing with some evasive stuff. We probably do need Donald. Maybe Simba has now served its purpose. It was maybe I put back Simba. Don't know. He probably hits the ink next turn anyway. I don't think it matters a great deal. Cheshire Cat. Yeah. Well, we can clear the whole board here, but I think I just want a quest. Because this is always going to be an option to get rid of the cat, and we're keeping our lore up. So, Ellis Quest. On you go. And we can finish off the cat with attacks, and yeah, I'm not too worried about this cat. Yeah, Tinkerbell attacking and then pinging the cat for 2. We've got another Tinkerbell coming. Maybe a Hans? A Zeus? This is odd. It's an odd naked Zeus, isn't it? I feel like getting Donald down is good. I feel like getting Donald down maybe forces Zeus to do something silly here just because he thinks it's a free attack. He might just be trying to race me though. That might be what getting the Zeus was down is for. But he can't quest with Zeus with a Tinkerbell in play, surely. The wardrobe! We are in a stat monster meta. Cusco. That's alright, I think. What are you doing, Zeus? Nothing. Nothing is interesting. Right. I could attack here, wipe his board. I do want to get Lefou down though. Okay, let's have Tinkerbell Sing, Donald Quest. There was options to wait for next turn for that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can really try and defend a Donald here. I think we just have to start clearing the board out. And trying to close the game. And if the Hatter decides to come after my Lefou, then that is fine by me as well. This Tinkerbell can maybe even pick him up for free if Hatter's going to come after Lefou. But yeah, in a world where Hatter's coming after Lefou, I'm feeling pretty good at my chances of winning that game. Okay. Rafiki means I can deal with this Hatter, which is off of the back of Tinkerbell. So I'm not too upset to see a Rafiki. Zeus and Rafiki is pretty wild though. Okay, then bodyguard and quest with Lilo. There we go. So we keep me to. Get in front of the girl. Protect the cheerleader, save the world. All that jazz. Jasper, man. Coming back into the meta. Okay. Okay, this game's over now. It's probably pretty safe to just put down this other Lefou as well. I can't imagine how Emerald Amethyst punishes us from here. I can't believe this is working. To be fair, like, it's not the Musketeer cards that are winning these games, but like, alright, I'll take it. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. We've got Lilo, a bodyguard, and some smashes. Simba would obviously go crazy here. I'm going to put back the Goofy, I think. Let's see if we're going to get this Lefou down. The fact our opponent didn't do anything on one. Okay. Ruby Amethyst. Got the control deck. I feel like that's probably really bad for Musketeer nonsense, the control deck. But we can win fast, so that's what we're going to try and do. Put down Hercules. I think there's a good chance Hercules just gets Rafiki'd though, but I don't know what else we're doing, right? Getting the Tabard down is probably a good place to be against Amethyst. So hopefully I can draw an Inkable. Yeah. Okay. I was considering smashing there, but I think this is just worse if their answer is Rafiki. Because then we've got a... Okay, no Rafiki. Okay, no Rafiki suddenly has me feeling pretty good. Let's get this Tabard down and start questing. Now, obviously, there could be Maui. Maui picks up Hercules, we draw a card, Maleficent picks up one of these. Okay, so at least these are both surviving now then, because even if we're seeing Maui take out Hercules, we're going to get a card, we're going up to 12. Okay, there's the Rafiki. Whoa. They were not ready for this. I feel like that went pretty well for us. Second tabard is going to go hard here. Like, I mean, this just goes to show that sometimes the kind of simplest strategies are good, you know, just aggressive creatures behind bodyguards. Sometimes they're not ready for that. They're ready for some cerebral Lorcana gameplay, and I'm just doing this. Man, Mickey's huge. Mickey has such a big bottom. Bodyguards. When your opponent doesn't have grab your swords, this kind of shenanigans kind of goes hard. I can't believe Maui doesn't get through this. So few cards that Maui just doesn't murder, and this is one of them. We're questing. Ah, we've got to be prepared. Okay. Okay, maybe this is where the fall begins. I thought we were going to have a good grab your swords turn, but they need to answer this. Big Elsa, maybe? Aladdin. Well, go do this. We put down another tabard. It's got to be Elsa now. If there is an Elsa, I think this game is going to slip out of our control very quickly. 9 makes me think this is a Maleficent Dragon though. Okay, it's actual just Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath, draw a card. Okay. Now this is interesting. Yeah, I think we have to do it like this. Beginning to slip away, but it was an impressive start, wasn't it? You can't really quest us as Aladdin, right? Ooh, 2 cards. All right. These grab your swords are looking so awkward. Hold! Hold! And Elsa just ruins me. No Elsa, please. Okay. Okay, going to need to go for some scrappy endgame now. Okay, 2 cards is fine. And Inkable would go pretty hard. Right. Again, presenting lethal. Show me an Elsa, show me a... Okay, there she's there. Okay, they found the Elsa. And yeah, I can't double grab your swords and smash, so I think I just need to go with this. This was such a tight game. Do I actually lose? That's sad if I'm losing from here. Oh, man. Oh man. My poor Musketeers. I must have misplayed somewhere. That one's disappointing. That one's disappointing. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this one. This one was really fun to make and fun to brew. If you've been playing Musketeers yourself, leave your deck in the comments. I'd love to see where I've maybe went wrong by Musketeer aficionados. And if you enjoyed the content, do remember to like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to me and it makes sure you see future content. But yeah, thank you so much and I'll see you for the next one.